welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do this half altered composition notebook. I don't know what else to call it, but I took a full composition notebook, took a few of them to Staples to see if they would cut them in half for me, because long and short of it is I've seen a whole bunch of advertising for, and people, YouTube and whatever, that you could actually buy them this size. I can't find them here in Canada. Shocker, right? So I thought, okay, next alternative is to go to Staples, see if they'll cut it in half. Well, that was a little bit of a deal, but they ended up doing it, and it worked out perfectly, I gotta say. So what I've done, friends, in advance is I've taped up the front and the back of both, so we could just get that out of the way. I've cut down all the papers that I might use. The only thing that I don't have readily available is what I'm going to decorate it with. So, you know, we might have to pause and then take a quick gander around. So the only thing else I wanted to show you is in my travels the last couple days, I went to, for some home decor, I went to our Home Sense, it's called. I don't know if it's comparable to anything of you guys in the States, but look what I found. I have to show you. Oh my God. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to spill my coffee. Witchy. That's me. I'm witchy. So I love that mug. I got a couple of others, so let's just get busy with what we're doing here, okay? So I thought right off the bat, I pulled from this paper pad. I will show you. Now this is an old one. This is called Playing with Food, and it's from Michael's Recollections. And honestly, I can't even remember the last time. This is 2016. That's how old this paper pad is. So I'm trying as hard as I can, friends, to go and, now I don't know which one I want to use, or go and use up what I want for my, I don't know what I want, my paper pads, but I don't know what I want for my cover here. Jeez Louise, Lori, spit it out. I almost want to use the gingham or the lines. I don't know. Okay, I think what I might have to do, friends, is I think I'm going to use this. Oh, my Lanta. Am I making the right decision here? Let's just see. Yeah, it could be. It could be okay. Okay, that's what we're doing. I just decided. So we get the handy dandy picker-upper, my new favorite tool in all of crafting. So yeah, there's that. And I went, oh my God, I've been shopping and shopping and shopping for stuff for this composition notebook stuff, because honestly, I'm getting so far down a rabbit hole with this. It is unreal. So right away, friends, I'm just going to try and put this down right along the side and the edge, right? And I tried to trim it as best I could 100% to the book, so I'm not having to pull it up and trim it, and I still had to, but you know, Bob's your uncle, friends. Like, everything can't be perfect, right? So isn't that funny? But that, oh, so there you have it. There, if you get it cut in half, you're not getting the rounded edges. And of course, I don't have anything strong enough yet. I haven't ordered to round that edge. So let's see, will this work? I don't know that this will work. And if it does, it's not going to be, yeah, it's going to be way too thick. It's not going to go through. Oh man, that is just, that's, you know what? I could try and just cut it myself. How about that? There. You know, it is what it is. I have to get one of those chompers. Do you know what I mean? There's people that call them the chomper. and it has different different levels of ways you can access, or you can make the corner rounds. So you can make them bigger, smaller, like it has different settings. So that's pretty cool. Okay, friends. Okay, so you know what? That's not too bad. I'll have to trim that down a wee tad there. And that's not going to look great, but you know what? And then we'll go to the back. I already burnished. It's called burnished. I double checked. Some people corrected me, and I keep calling it varnish, but it's burnish. And that means rubbing the tapes down so that you're not pulling it up and it's the tape is adhering to your booklet or to whatever it is you're using. I'm sure the same rules apply. My apologies for the sun coming in. Well, I'm not going to apologize because let's face reality. I've been wanting the sun to shine for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. So that's just fine and dandy with me, right? So there you have it. I think this is going to look lovely. I like the smaller ones. The minis you could put on do your on the go with it. You know what I mean? Like if you want to use that for on the go, you could do that. And I'm just going to clip around. I don't think I'm going to round that corner because I don't like the way it looked. Right? I don't like the way it looked. So I'm just going to trim the edge. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing. Jeez Louise, Lori. And there. So we take all that off to the side. Garbage it up, right? Lovely. We'll sand that down with a little, yeah, you see I still need, oh, that is my, what do you call it? My tape that's sticking up there. There. Okay, so now, what do I want for the inside cover? I think what I'm going to use is this gingham for the inside cover on both sides, right? Because it'll, you know, of course I cut it down the same for all, and I could put tape or something there. We're all good. So I noticed that a few of you have tried to do this. Michael from Planning Time with Michael, again, you guys, he's trying to reach his 1,000, so do him a solid and go subscribe and watch his videos. He's so talented and funny, and I think he's something that everybody should be watching. So let's just lay that down in the corner, and then Bob is your uncle. Now, I know that there's some sticky parts here, but that's okay because I have a plan, right? So let's just round this up, and then this, because I, so stupidly decided to do it myself, which wasn't a good idea. And then you just go along and trim. So, I already feel like this is way easier when I've pre-planned, like pre-pulled everything. Where's my, there, right? So then I just get my handy dandy, it's an old emery board, and then just go along the edges, right? So that it's not rough. And then like this part I don't like. There, okay? So there we have it. There we have that, and that just stuck there. Okay, so we need to figure something out there. Now, we have all kinds of, we have this that can go there, but this is the top. So you see, you know how they have the top parts? Now, I don't know that I would, quite frankly, use the top one with the hole. But I was thinking if we use this piece with the scallop, right? Because at some point we're going to use that green in here, probably as a, I'm taking my time doing this, friends, because I don't want to tear it. There. So you see, if you put it like this, you have your little bit of spot, or you could take it closer, your paper closer to. It's all up to you. I just prefer having a little bit of a, you know, what do you call it? It's like a washi strip type of deal, right? Now, isn't that pretty? That's pretty. Now this is bugging me a tad because I have to be careful when I'm doing this rounding part, and the thing is pulling up the paper. So you have to be careful. So there's that. There's the front cover. Now let's go to the back cover and do the exact same thing. Now, there's one thing just I want to make note, because I've learned that on the back cover, you can, if you want, take it right into the spine, because it doesn't affect the opening and closing and whatever. If you do that inside or the front, it kind of puffs up, if you know what I mean. Like it doesn't sit. But on the back one, it doesn't matter what you do. You could take it to the front, take it into the spine. You can, I'm leaving it the way I did it, just because I measured all the paper and cut them all at the same time. So I wasn't going to get all kinds of, and I used this, right? Did I use that? Yes, I did. And we're going to use that same thing here. We'll just go into the corner, situate it up, right? So that you know it's going to lay flat. And then there we go. And again, you have that piece. Now, do I have an extra piece here that I could use? I sure do. So I might just use that piece too, right? Now, let's see, do I have any? I have a little bit of trimming to do. And I don't mind doing a little bit of trimming. I notice that as I get more comfortable with these, that my measurements are a little bit closer, and I feel like I can try and measure it as close to the actual measurement as possible. Now, I do go off just a little bit. Now this one, I'm going to do the exact same thing, friends. Did I use it on the flowers on the inside? Yeah, I did the flowers on the inside. So let's do the same thing, right? And then just lay it up against. So to me, this just gives it a little bit of decoration, right? It's not something that you have to do. Like I said, you could cut this paper to fit the whole thing if you wanted. I just like to add the deco, put a little bit of deco on there, right? And we still have a little bit of glue sitting here. So if you rub it a little bit, it takes the gluiness away. Okay, now what are we gonna do? So I was thinking we could make some sort of a pop-up card, like Hello Cupcake, or we could do this and then have Sweetie Pie, you know what I mean, on it. Just, what do you think about that? I like that. And then there's, what's this? Or you could do sweet treats. That I can make a box with, or a pocket. What do you think? I think, okay, this is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of this egg one, right? I'm going to cut it. Maybe if I moved all my stamps and my punches and my paraphernalia, right? I can cut this, and I'm only going to cut it like that, right? And, oh, I'm gonna have to trim it a little bit too. Geez Louise, right? Now, it doesn't matter to me, the measurements 100%, as long as it's, you know, got what we want on there, right? Like, see, I just want to kind of do something like that. So let's get my handy dandy punch, my, this one, corner rounder. So this one is like so little that it goes through just the paper, which is perfectly fine for me. And then, right, we put that here, and then we can do, like, I don't know if I want to do that. Sweet Treats Bakery. Sweetie Pie, we could do that. No, I think I'm going to save that for a pocket. Let's see. I think I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Oh, no, I'm going to add the chocolate. Okay, now that I've decided, oh, my Lanta. I'm going to take my Tombow adhesive, and then I'm just going to do that on the page. Now, you may say, why are you going to use that versus the tape runner or this? Where is it? This? I don't want to waste that. I use that for the heavy duty stuff. And the glue I don't like on the simple page is because it kind of bubbles. So this is like the first page, right? So we're just going to put that down there, and then we're going to grab the what did I say I was going to use? This one, right? And then I can just put it like on an angle. What do you think? Like that? Yeah, I think so. And I'm not going to round the corners on this one. Lori, wrong side. So again, you do this. And if you want, oh, of course I'm out. My Lanta. Okay, this one is not going to be, okay, so let's just, nope. Likey that. Is that not pretty? I think that's pretty. Okay, so then we have it, and then we can go, I don't know how many tabs we're going to use. Let's do a tab here, right? And then we've got the apple. So I'm going to put the apple in, right? Now I need, what do I need? I need a replacement of this. Oh, geez Louise. Okay, so let's finish off my story of my trip. So, where did I leave off? I can't remember. I think it was going to look at property, so that we did that. We then stopped at, and I think I did say we stopped at, what do you call it? We stopped at, oh, the Sandbar. And that was where I got my clam. I keep saying clam. It wasn't clam. It was, where was it? It was called the chowder, just fish chowder, and had all kinds of fish in it. It was absolutely phenomenal. My mouth waters just listening to me go on about it. Seriously. Okay. So let's grab this, put this back, and we're gonna do the along the edges. So yeah, we did that, and then what else did we do? Now this is, I hate when it does that. Why is it doing that? Okay, so then we put, right, just like that. And so yeah, we did that, and then it was fun. I mean, we had so much food over the course of the week. I can't even tell you. And we enjoyed every single second of it. Now, I'm trying to figure out how to go about this, cutting this, because I laid it wrong. if you know what I mean. See how I laid it? It's too much on this one side, but again, it's not a biggie, right? You just trim your little heart out, and then you do the same thing here, because the same thing happened here. As I went along, I laid it too, but this gets tricky, right? Gets a little wee tricky, friends, when you're doing it up against the paper, because you can't get in to do it proper. So I'm just gonna trim it as best I can this way, eyeballing the end result there. Wow, that was pretty good, if I do say so myself, right? So yeah, we did that, and then we had bonfires and had s'mores by the, oh my gosh, so much stuff. We had a really, really, really good time, relaxing. I slept in every single day. Seriously, it was, thinking of using this green bed, so let's do that, which was fantastic, because normally if I sleep in here, my husband will come and go, are you going to sleep all day? Is this what you're going to do all day? So I had nobody doing that. I would get up and everyone would go, morning, sleepyhead. It was fantastic. I'm not even joking. Fan-friggin-tastic. Didn't have to worry about a single. So see how you just lay that down there, and that just adds to the, now that paper's a bit crooked, I'm not gonna lie, because I laid it down wrong. So I'm gonna get my cutter, because I can't get the knife in there. So we're just gonna do that. Okay. So let's see. Are we copacetic here? Yes. Look at that. Fantastic. Love it. And then we go to the next one. We'll go halfway down, and we're gonna do another, I think we're going to use maybe this green, because we used the green in some of the strips. So we use this green, and we will see what happens. I'm going to try and lay this a little bit better. Why is it doing that? Does anybody know why it does that? Like, it just sticks when you're rolling it, and I don't like it. Oh, okay. So let's stop thinking about other things, Lori, and concentrate on what you're doing, right? There. That's better, right? Okay. Now, I might have to trim that a little bit, and the corner. Yes. Yes. But it worked out lovely, but this needs to get trimmed, which is a-okay, right? So I'm going to try again and eyeball it, right? I'm going to get where the edge of the paper is, which is right there, and then just keep going till you get to there. And I think that's perfect. My, oh my. Now, let's see, do I have any, now we've got this chocolate one that I could use here, because that's on the front page, right? So let's go back and see. So that means I could bring this piece into this back piece, right? What do you think? I think it's perfect, right? And I have to keep track of the time, because we are recording a podcast today, and I don't want to be tardy, because we've been having a problem, right? No, it's 12 o'clock. Is that right? It's Sorry, friends. I'm just going to go to okay. Now, trying to figure out what to do here. I'm going to just cut above that, right? I think that's cool, but I don't like that that's a little bit left on there, the coloring. So I'm just going to trim that as well, just like that. Now I'm not going to need all of that, obviously, but we'll handy dandy glue it up the other way, Lori. Does anybody else do that? Am I the only one? I think I'm the only one sometimes that mucks it up that way. And then there we have it. And then I'm going to grab my knife because we do not need to get the scissors in there. There. That's perfect. It's not 100% perfect, but it's good enough. Where's my... There. See, sometimes you just got to stick that down. There. Okay. Now, what else do I want to do? I want to make... That's pretty. See, why is that popping up like that? I don't know. Let's just see. First off, I don't think that is... it's not too bad, but it's not something that I want. I'm going to take my little wee scissors, right? And just go in the corner and try and trim. Because this one, there, that's better. Okay. Okay. So now what we could do is make, we can make tabs. Now no, let's not make tabs. Yeah, let's make the tabs right now. So what we could do is I'm going to make, I'm going to see these green ones, this green. I pulled this green. Now I don't have that in here. I was going to, but we don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the punch, my circle punch, wherever that may be. I'm pretty certain I put it up here, but now I can't find it because I don't know about you guys, but when you do your, there it is. When you guys do your crafting, do you guys leave a mess? Oh my gosh, my place is a mess. And then it takes me 8 to 10 days to clean it up. Now, I did a few because I like to double it up, right? I like to double it up to reinforce. So what we'll do is we're going to get the glue. My glue. Let's hope it's going to come out, even though it looks like it's covered. How's that when the lid was on it? Anybody know? Jeez. I am not a good person for my craft stuff. I think doesn't matter. Let's just stick to the plan, Lori. Don't get yourself all in an uproar. So we'll do that. We're going to just put this on there like that, right? Line it all up. And then let's do this one. And what else am I going to do? So there's that. Come on. Like that. And then this. So we have to push that down just a tad, right? So that it sticks in all areas. Now, we only need 2 tabs because we got 2 dividers there, right? Okay. So then we go to the first one. And then what I like to do is I like to line this up. I'm going to put glue on this part, right? Come on. My nails are a disaster too, by the way. I'm sure. Now, what I try and do is get it so that it's popped up enough that you can see it, and then take the one and then reinforce it this way. You know what I mean? There. I think that's great. Okay, so then there's that one, and we'll just take my burnisher, right? Do this, and this is what I do. Kind of just plop it down and around, and then go to the next one that we did, right? And the same thing is going to happen, except what I'm going to do is I'd like to know where my spatula is, because I'm noticing that one thing, I guess I didn't glue it very well. So let's just get this, and I'm going to go in like flint, right? Just like this, except it just went onto the paper, which I don't like, but it comes off, right? So there. Okay, so we'll just lay that for a quick sec to let it adhere. If you didn't get these things from the dollar store, so they have like a little kit, and it's got this and a few other things in it. I'll show you as soon as I'm finished doing this. You need to get it, because honestly, it helps out so much. So again, I'm going to go, so we put that one there. So this one I think we'll put here, and then we'll glue this piece up, right? Lori. So I think everybody's enjoying these altered composition notebooks, and I think I'm going to continue them because I'm enjoying it. So sometimes when you're enjoying it and people see your joy, then it's easy for them to like the video as well, right? And it's not that I have to make sure everybody likes it, but when you're doing a video, you want people to enjoy it and learn something by it, right? At least I do. Okay. Oh, that's not going to work. Let's fix it. Fix, fix, fix. I might have to trim that one, but this one I can still fix. See how you have to move it around? There. Make sure it's... There you go. That's fine. There, so we got 2 tabs. We got that. Now let's think of something for the front cover, shall we? I'm almost wanting to do something like this. Hello, cupcake. What do you think? Yes. I think that's what's happening. And should I glue it? Yeah, I'm going to glue it. Just because it works out better sometimes. I don't like glue when I'm putting it on the notebook itself, even though I did use that in the beginning. But I know that it's way better sticking to the the notebook if you use the tape. I think, my opinion. I could be wrong, but listen, I am not a pro at this. I'm learning just like everybody else, but I feel like I've watched enough videos that I've learned a little something something. Oh my gosh, that is too cute. Too cute. Now, the other thing I wanted, okay, so I wanted to put a little pocket in here, like maybe this one, right, like that. But I'm going to trim that up. Where's mine? Because I don't want it too big. Here, like that. And then I'm going to put a hole in it from the punch. Right, we'll just do like that. My punch keeps getting stuck, and that went off well kilter. That really peeves me off. Right? Okay. That's okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. I have to pay more attention to detail. I think I'm losing that craft. Boy, oh boy, when I was in my prime working in Toronto, I would be able to correct everybody, and then my attention to detail was spot on. Now, I couldn't even, honestly, I can't catch my own spelling mistakes. I can't, like, I'm not with it sometimes, friends. Okay, so let's trim this one. We're going to put that in here like this. So you see the theme kind of coming in and out of it, right? We got baking, we've got this. This one we can put, what can we put here? We can put this on here, French bonbons. That is not sticking. Oh my Lanta. See that? It's not sticking, friends. So that means the other one isn't going to stick. And I just put a shit ton of glue. Oh, I'm telling you. Let's see if the other one did the same thing. We're just going to put that right there and then pound on it. Did this one do the same thing? A little wee bit. So let's just sneak that in there and put that down. There. There. So much glue. Okay, now what? While I'm here, how about we put a pocket on here? Now, I was going to use something else, like a little journaling card that's here. See? This one? We could put that here so they can write a note on it, whoever. And what's this? Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let us glue this one up. Come on. So what was I saying about my trip? Oh, okay. So then it was a good trip, and then we got ready to leave, which is always sad. I'm always sad to leave my cousin's house because, you know, her and her daughter are just so sweet, and they're like so inviting, and oh my gosh, like seriously, it's like, you know, sleeping in a 5-star hotel. Two of them just go above and beyond. So there's that one. Now let's go back to this and just see what's happened here. Did I fix it? Yes, everything's fixed. We're all good. And this one, I think I'm going to do a trim, but I'm going to do a different trim because I want to see seriously how much that's going to trim. I think that's a lot. So I'm not going to do it. That's too much. Too much of a trim. So we're going to just round it off again. Right? I love the orange color behind it. And I was thinking maybe just taking, oh my gosh, Lori, taking maybe the green. What do you think? And then doing a pop like that. Let's see, do I have a smaller piece here? You know, from all my trimmings, I think I might. Well, it's not that much smaller, but this is what's going to happen. I feel like we're into this video, like, I don't know, 3 hours already. Does anybody else feel that? Okay, so anyway, we're getting ready to leave. Okay, that's not going to work. There, that will work. We're getting ready to leave, and we're, you know, we got to the airplane. We got to the airport early because we were going to do some shopping at the, you know, guest place, you know, like the little shops that they have. Well, the Moncton Airport has nothing. They don't have, it's so small. They don't have any, what do you call them? Shops. They've got a Tim Hortons and a little restaurant upstairs, but there's no shops. So we sat there. We got there really early because that's what we were going to do. Because my niece wanted to buy her dad a my niece wanted to buy her dad a hat. So anyway, we get there and we find out that that's not the thing. So we grab something from Tim Hortons. We have a little bit of a lunch sitting there. And then we get a ding, the two of us. Our flight is now delayed. So not only did we get there early, but it was delayed 45 minutes. So that was funny. Because it was like, okay, what do we do now? So it was okay. We chatted and had a good time, talked about our trip, and my niece really enjoyed it. She wants to actually move there when she is finished school. So that was exciting. And what do I have here? Anything? I've got that there, and I've got nothing here. So let us do a pocket. And oh, I've got that, so I don't want to do that, but let's do this one, friends. Right? We'll do this, and I could do this one right here. And I'm just gonna press that down so that I can trim. Right? Right like that. Okay. So then I thought what I could do is just do it. Okay, I'm gonna have to trim that a little bit more. Man, oh man. So yeah, we just sat there and chatted and had fun reminiscing about what we did and what we ate and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So time went by fairly quickly. There was a couple of kiddos that were screaming bloody blue murder, and I just kept dreaming, please don't let them be on my flight. Please don't let them be on my flight. Because one of them, I swear to God, had this high-pitched scream like she was, you know, the devil. I don't know how those parents live with that. Okay. Apparently, a call came in and cut me off. So, where was I? I think I was talking about the kid that was driving me batshit crazy with the high-pitched scream. But anyway, at the end of the day, so I pulled out this, and I was talking about this, thinking maybe I should incorporate some of this beautiful, what do you call it here? What is this called? Lace, whatever. Like, some of it is really cute. And I could put a little strip here. Or, yeah, how about here? I think that's what I'm going to do. Do you think I should? No, I don't think I should. Some of it is just... Anyway, I think we're done for now. I don't know. Let's just take a quick gander before I... Anyway, oh, let me just finish my story before I get interrupted again by a phone call. So we got on the plane. Everything was fine. Our seats were wonderful. I didn't hear a kid in sight, so obviously they went on to a different flight. Thank the Lord. And yeah, we got into the airport beautifully. We got off quick because of the seats we chose, and I went straight out and straight into the car. It was fantastic. So let's go through this, friends. So we did this. Okay, so we did a front cover, a little thing, hello cupcake, a little bit of an intro here. Then we did, see how the thing bubbles because we put glue over here. so it's a little bit wet. Now, will that go away? It will after a while, but that's what I don't like about the glue. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So there's that. See the glue on the back? But anyway, it doesn't matter. And then we go to this one, same scenario, and back cover. Now we didn't put anything in here, so let us put something in here. This one, oh, look at that, Paris, right? Just like that. So there we have it, friends. And then the back cover, what the heck is that already? Okay, so I hope, friends, you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I haven't heard from Rebecca's 876. So the new winner, are you ready? Drum roll, please. The new winner is Dawn Hill. So Dawn, send me your address and I will mail that out. I'm going to get them both mailed out as soon as you send me the address, and there you have it. So sorry, Rebecca's 876, but I had to move on. And congratulations, Dawn. I'm so happy that you entered the giveaway. So what's next? I will be posting my schedule today in my Lori Dean Plans Facebook group. If you haven't joined yet, please do so. I'd really appreciate that. And in my Man Be Canadian Happy Planner group as well. But there'll be different things happening in different groups, okay? So watch out for that. You're not going to see the exact same calendar in both groups. So there's that. The giveaways taken care of. I might be hosting a new giveaway and coming soon, so watch out for that. And the third thing is please, if anybody wants to have a Zoom, I'm going to put it in the calendar on Lori Dean Plans. We're going to do a live. Maybe we'll do a live these coming weeks too for September. So just be aware. And well, I think next time we're going to do a junk journal, altered composition notebook on the live. So I hope you like this. Like, comment, subscribe, and most of all, friends, I really hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye.